Hello, Wellness Tree family. It's me, Monica Hayes, welcoming you to the Wellness Tree DC website that I'm so excited to be launching and sharing with you after months of preparation and refining the vision. So welcome to the site, and I encourage you to look around and to engage and become an active participant in this blossoming community. I wanted to create this welcome video for you to make the site more user-friendly, as there's, I know, about 5 different tabs above to click on. So I just wanted to give an overview of these different tabs or key purposes of the Wellness Tree. So these purposes include first, the directory, which is where the idea was born from. And it's as simple as it sounds. I saw that there were a lot of different wellness practitioners in the area who most don't know about each other and have beautiful offerings to share. And I just wanted to, I saw some of them weren't doing as well as I thought they should be as far as their talents go. So I wanted to create a space where we could list who we are and our services to be seen by each other, like-minded individuals, as well as the broader public, people who are looking for wellness providers of different kinds, and to be able to get look up a comprehensive profile of potential practitioners. I also thought it would be great, in addition to the directory, for us to have monthly mixers, which is where we could see each other in person each month, and to share our services and get exposure to one another, to the like-minded individuals in our community, and to use these mixers as networking events to share our offerings. And at these events, they're going to be split between an hour and a half of local entertainment from the community. So again, helps local musicians or artists get exposure in their work. And then followed by about an hour and a half of sharing within a circle of our different services and offerings and what we may be looking for as far as community support. In circle, so that we share one time and the whole circle hears what we have to say, and then whoever resonates can go to you, approach you afterwards, or approach you in social media. And so after you're sharing, you'll share about 5-10 minutes of your personal offerings, and then hand out your business card to everyone in the circle. So it's a really comprehensive way, I feel, of getting out who we are without kind of the stress of a typical networking party where you'd be having to meet people one by one and remember what spiel you just gave the last person or who you remember to give your card to, and hopefully that person didn't throw it away. So here it's kind of a more supportive environment where there's that business card collecting time, so it's very conscious. We want to take care of these business cards as we pass them out and receive them, and we want to receive each person speaking with as great of attentiveness as possible. And so we'll just create a warmer environment around the networking. Next, I'd like to talk about the community support tab that you see above. And here we'll include 2 main topics, which are creative collaboration and alternative economy. So I thought DC Wellness Tree could be also used as a hub to foster and develop your individual creative projects with the support of your community. So if you have a creative project that you've been working on, but say has been stalling because you haven't had the proper community support or financial resources, we'd like to give you assistance, especially in finding the resources for you and connecting you to the people who can help you fulfill your vision. So So say you have that creative project and you need a videographer to put some promotional videos together for you, or you need a web designer to help create the most beautiful website to get your stuff out. You can find people in these individual fields by searching in the directory and then reaching out to them for either you could use alternative economy with them if they're open to it. You could do trade services, or you could use DC Time Bank, which trades service for hours, or you could pay them directly. But I thought the Wellness Tree would be a great way to link you to the resources that you need in that way. And so that kind of talks about creative collaboration. Also, we're going to be hopefully hooking up with the creator of Affinity Labs, who it's his sole purpose to see these exactly what I just described, to help people fulfill their passionate dreams and creative projects together. So he's creating these labs where you can come together to actually co-create. So we'll be linking to that pretty soon. As I hope to be linking to all the necessary groups that are already in practice that specialize in these different areas. I don't hope to do it all myself with the Wellness Tree, really to be a hub for you and a link and just send you to the right people, help you out just with direction, and help you really transition into doing your passions and thriving at those passions. So that's one of the key purposes and values of the Wellness Tree. So that was the first I mentioned under the community support tab, was the creative collaboration, and the other would be alternative economy. So here, I'd like us to continue this already going discussion and experimentation around alternative forms of economy. So I've been part of these different discussions in the area. One being a book club on Charles Eisenstein's work. The More Beautiful World Our Hearts Know Is Possible is the title of that book, and we've been discussing gift economy and all the different things that go into it. It's pretty well articulated and goes into areas such as science and climate and magical thinking, kind of right brain versus left brain thinking, and all different things that he's thought of that will be relevant as we transition from the monetary paradigm we're in to the gift economy, what that will all entail. So I really recommend that book. It's been amazing to read, really shedding a lot of light on the topic. So the section on alternative economy is, again, just going to be, you'll see a video of me talking about it with some other members in the community who specialize in this area, to give you just a broad understanding of the different options that we're developing, that have been developing in different corners of the conscious community. And from there you can choose. You can give your voice to the discussion. So I hope there's going to be a forum for you to discuss in. And then I hope you can experiment in the different ways that you feel called. Some are ready for a gift economy where you just give of your gifts and you know it's going to come back around to you because we're entering into this new form of community. So I do welcome you to try that here if you're up for it, if you're feeling your heart's open to it already. I'm going to have a gift economy section in the directory. And so if you are open to gifting and ready for a gift economy, you can become part of that group. So under directory, you'll see the different groups like yoga teacher, acupuncture, dancer, videographer, whatever it is. I'm going to add one that says gift economy. And if you're ready to gift, you can add yourself to that part of the directory, and people will know, okay, this person's open to gifting their services. So that's one way we're going to be able to find each other and start this experimentation. see how it goes. I think I've already seen it working in many communities, and I really believe that that's where it's at. But then some of you may not be ready to transition into that kind of trust of just giving of your services without an immediate exchange, which makes sense as well, as we're coming from a paradigm of scarcity and competition and not trusting in the support of one another. So another wonderful resources we can use is DC Time Bank, which has been blossoming over the entire country and is picking up steam and is active in the DC area. So it's called DC Time Bank, and I'll link to that. And that the premise there is that you trade service for hours. So you are getting kind of an exchange in the process, tangible hours that are kept in the DC Time Bank for you to then cash in on later for another service that's relevant to you. So what that kind of does is, versus a direct trade, in a trade, it's wonderful if the service you're looking for from someone, if you have the service they also want to exchange, or vice versa. Somebody wants a service from you, but you may not want what they have to offer at the time, just isn't relevant for you. So DC Time Bank's a great way of just giving you hours to store in your bank. So you may or may not use it with that same person who gave you the service. You may want it for something else, which makes sense. There's so many different services that we are looking for at a given time, and I feel like the Time Bank's a great way of navigating that. So I encourage you to check out the different options and the different discussions on alternative economy, and to become part of the conversation and part of the experimentation, so we can see what works for us in DC. So that was the community support tab, and now I'd like to discuss the conscious media tab, or local media. And here I'd really like to give a voice to our wellness community through featuring videos by you weekly. So some of them will be co-hosted with me, coming to visit you and having a discussion together. It's kind of our Wellness Tree TV. And those will be conversations again on alternative economy and the new paradigm of cooperation and generosity, and also different wellness modalities. We'll interview local practitioners and just feature some really stimulating conversations for us to broaden our knowledge and cross-pollinate, as many of us have been using that beautiful phrase lately. We'll cross-pollinate and share our wisdom with each other through this media. And also, I'll be receiving some videos from community members that have already been created, or blogs that have already been established, where these people can just submit videos to me to be kind of selected each week to share. And those won't be co-hosted by me, but I'll be featuring them if I believe in their philosophies. So that is the conscious media portion that I'm really also excited to share with you. And that was the conscious media portion. Next, I will share on our Dream Seed project, which I'm also very excited about. It's part of uplifting each other's visions and passions in the community to help one another thrive at what we love doing best. So here, I'm hoping that through crowdfunding and through offering of our resources to one another, we can take a project every month where the only criteria is that it's a project that will give back to the community in some way. So a project that has our best interests at heart, the greater whole of the community, and we'll hear from that person about their project and what is needed, either just in services that you might want to offer the person. Web designing is always high in demand, or photography, videography, branding of their name, things to help people launch careers, thriving careers in their passions. I'd really like to just have like a Kickstarter team, ready to just take someone's project and make it a reality through this Dream Seed project. So in that, we're going to have a video every month, and we're going to hear the person's passion and how we can help them. And I hope we'll also be eager to participate in that and show just how powerful community support really can be. And that will also come in the form of crowdfunding, as I mentioned. So again, I encourage you to offer the person we host in the given month your service. If you just want to gift them the service, or you can trade with them, or they may hire you. But chances are we're going to pick projects who are not as able to hire, and we actually want to help them financially as well. So we'll be hosting crowdfunding and encouraging you to put $5 towards their dream each month. And with enough members, that can really turn out to be a lot of money, a lot of support. So no insignificant thing if we all put $5. And I've seen it really work miracles in a few of my friends' lives who had really, kind of lofty dreams. What sounded like a lofty dream at first, and then within a few days of crowdfunding and encouraging people that their $5 makes such a difference, that person was able to take their trip to India or whatever else it's been. So this is where I want to encourage us to try out the crowdfunding method if you haven't already, and just improve to ourselves how powerful it can really be. And then take it beyond the Wellness Tree site, because we can only host one a month as we start. But I hope you also follow the model, and you can use your Facebook page. You can go to Indiegogo and create a campaign and use your Facebook page to share it with your friends and family. So anyway, that's the crowdfunding portion. As you can see, I'm taking different ideas and strategies that have been proven effective in building community, and I'm bringing them all here in this hub for us to take advantage of all of them. And if any of you have ideas that you want to bring into the hub as well, I encourage that, and I want to link to you, and I want to navigate out to you. So I'm not here to do it all myself. I'm really here to look around at the community and see what's already being established, what divine dreams are already being birthed, and to help you guys kickstart you and connect you with one another as appropriate. So I really hope you can see that vision for the Wellness Tree and help send your energy into that and help manifest with me, because I'm one person, and though it's a powerful dream of mine and I really do believe in it strongly, I could also, and I know it's going to work, I could also use your support and your manifestation energy to go into this, just to show how powerful, how strong we are as a DC Wellness community. So I thank you so much for listening to my vision, and I really think it's our vision, as I've been hearing from so many of you, and allowing your voices to shine and allowing them to, receiving them in my heart. I feel like I'm speaking on behalf of me, you, the new emerging goddess, the feminine rising, and the divine, really, in the collective. It's not just the goddess, but the marriage of the masculine and feminine that we're starting to see. And I'm happy to be a spokesperson for that if you allow me, if it resonates. And I encourage you to become a member and support this mission with $10 every month. That will support my work, that will allow me to work for you full time, to keep connecting you to each other, and to be available, really, for this important work. Thank you so much for listening through this video, and just encourage you to dive in and get started and start watching miracles happen. Namaste.